Good afternoon. Welcome to the daily briefing at St. Clair County EMA, where Sam from the Health Department has some numbers for us. And go ahead.
Some good numbers today. So as of today, 96,396 St. Clair County residents have been tested, which is an increase of 2,166 from yesterday. We are at 7,894 positive test results, which is an increase of 84 from yesterday. And that does include both males and females from under the age of 10 up to their 80s. Today, our daily county positivity rate is 3.9%. We are at 88,502 negative test results. And unfortunately, we are adding 2 new additional deaths, which does bring St. Clair County's total up to 200 deaths. The first was a female in her 70s who did have underlying health conditions, and the second, a female in her 80s who had unknown health conditions. And as always, our sympathies go out to their families. For those who have completed the IDPH required 10-day isolation period, we are at 7,228. For state totals, 6,105,780 have been tested, with 310,700 positive test results, which is an increase of 3,059 from yesterday. And for deaths, the state is reporting 8,910, which is an increase of 32 from yesterday. For hospitalization numbers in St. Clair County, currently we have 47 individuals that are admitted due to COVID-related reasons, and 2 of them are on ventilators. And regionally, hospitalization numbers are 89 that are admitted due to COVID-related reasons, and 4 of them are on ventilators. For our congregate living facilities that are in outbreak status, we will only announce any facilities that have had changes. Caseyville Nursing and Rehab has 34 cases and 2 deaths, which is an increase of 2 cases for that facility. And Four Fountains in Belleville has 117 cases and 29 deaths, which is an increase of 1 death for that facility. As a reminder, we still do have some testing coming up this week. It is going to be Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday at St. Clair Square, and that will be from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. on all 4 of those days. If none of those dates and times work for you, please remember that we do have the Jackie Joyner Kersey testing site, as well as Cahokia and Walgreens and CVS in Belleville and Swansea that you can make appointments at if the times at St. Clair Square do not work for you. And I will turn it over to Chairman Kern for his update.
Thanks, Sam. So 2,166 tests is a lot of tests.
It is.
Normally, Thursday and Friday have a larger amount of tests reported, and why is that?
So in our long-term care facilities, for especially those that are in outbreak status, their testing days are normally earlier in the week. So Monday, Tuesday, sometimes Wednesday. So when they do those tests, when they get the results, 2 to 3 days later, that winds up being Thursdays and Fridays. So that's why we have an influx of test results later in the week.
Well, and I like to see the county positivity at 3.9. That's
Unfortunately, when we hit that 200 death mark today, that's always kind of a kick in the gut. As we were talking before we started the briefing today, we remember when we had the first death. We remember when we hit 50, when we hit 100, and it never gets easier to announce those deaths. And I think when we first started this response in the very beginning, we could have never dreamed that, we would have reached that number in St. Clair County.
and unfortunately, as we're hearing, we're far from being through with COVID-19. So that's why when we bring up that we have more testing sites, this helps isolate the virus to find out if you have it or if you don't. And if you have it, you can isolate. If you don't, you're free to go out and carry on with the mask, 6
Keeping your
feet,
distance, absolutely.
and washing your hands. So, but the deaths, it really is unbelievable that in this day and age we had 200 people succumb to a virus like this, and it's really a sad
It is,
thing.
and when we get the reports of every one of them, we look at those ones that are 97, 98, 99, 100, and we think about what they've lived through, and COVID is what wound up getting them in the end, and it breaks our heart every time we have to report one.
Terrible. We'll do the zip code report at this time. Remember, these are the changes in the zip codes in St. Clair County. Today, they're all going up, or at least, and I'll read the ones that are going up. These are an increase in COVID-positive people in these particular zip codes. So in 62201, we go up by 3 today to 253. 62203 goes up by 4 to 230. 622, let's see. Let me start over again, just so I can get them straight. 62201 goes up 3 to 253. 62203 goes up 4 to 230. 62204 goes up 3 to 158. 62205 goes up 2 to 222. 62206 goes up 8 to 487. 62207 goes up 4 to 261. 62208 goes up 3 today to 471. 62220 goes up 19 to 620. 62221 goes up 5 to 728. 62223 goes up 10 to 481. 62225 goes up 1 to 32. 62226 goes up 7 to 820. 62232 goes up 2 to 204. 62254 goes up 2 today to 280. 62255 increases by 3 to 21. 62258 goes up by 4 to 203. 62260 goes up by 2 to 157. 62269 goes up by 8 to 619. And 62282 goes up by 1 to 14. When we look, 2,166 tests, 84 new positives out of those tests. That puts our county positivity, as we said, and this is the accurate St. Clair County number, 3.9% as of 2 o'clock this afternoon. That then puts our 7-day rolling average below 5. Today we come in at 4.9%. That's one of the better numbers we've had. And the state regional positivity number, and this is big for us because this is the second day below 6.5%. Today they peg us at 6.1%, which means one more day and we'll be able to reopen inside dining and a few other things, which is a positive for our business community and of course for all our social activity. The way that 6.1 is derived, Bond County helped out a ton today, coming in at 0%. Clinton County's at 7.4%. Madison County at 7.6%. Monroe County, still a problem at 10.5%. Randolph County, 5.7%. St. Clair County rolling in at 5.5%. And Washington County at 10.2%. So I think, Herb, we hope to have some good news tomorrow. We think that the numbers will be below 6.5, but we've got to wait until we talk to Illinois Department of Public Health tomorrow morning at, I think, 9 o'clock.
Yeah, we have, they've called for a call, so we'll be sitting by anxiously waiting for that. And we got to work on Monroe and Washington to help them. If they can help us out, we'd appreciate that for the entire region. It's just not for us. That that 6.1 shows what the region's doing. But Team St. Clair, you're pulling the you're the lead team there, pulling those numbers down, and that's what we want. Some of these comments, I just wanted to touch base on them. The one thing I have found out, Sam and Chairman, is that no matter what Team St. Clair does, there's always the naysayers. I mean, there's a gentleman on here talking about the zip codes don't add up. No matter what we do, either he's the doctor, he's the statistician, he's whatever, but we appreciate you following. That's the main thing, because we know you're talking about it. You're talking about what Team St. Clair is doing. And the one thing I can tell you for sure, there are 200 citizens of St. Clair County that aren't sitting back trying to figure out numbers, and they're not trying to figure out what they're having for dinner tonight because they're no longer with us. 200 of our county residents have died because of COVID-19. And if that's not enough, over 8,000 people in the state of Illinois. If you don't think this virus is serious, then again, you got your head underneath a rock somewhere. And I hate to be blunt, but Team St. Clair has worked hard. 6.1 for the region. Team St. Clair has been spreading the word. We hope tomorrow we get the call from IDPH that says that it's our third day. Our business community, go tell our business community it's not serious, because each and every one of them has taken it serious. You know, they want their customers back in there, but guess what? They want them to be safe. And we have all the confidence in the world that they'll continue to do that. So let's continue to work towards tomorrow. Everybody let's have that third day under 6.5, but then we still have to keep the gas going because we don't want to go back up. So it's going to be a team effort as we move forward. We'll be back here shortly with Cindy and Daisy to translate this into the Spanish communities, and then we'll be back tomorrow, hopefully for the third day of below the 6.5. Have a good evening.
Mask, gloves, soap, scrubs, TikTok, Grubhub, Twinks, jocks, bears, cubs. Zoom is the new club. 6 feet, no hugs, still beat these mugs. Mask, gloves, soap, scrubs. Mask, gloves, soap, scrubs. Mask, gloves, soap, scrubs.
Mask, gloves, soap, scrubs. Mask, gloves, soap, scrubs. Mask, gloves, soap, scrubs. Mask, gloves, soap, scrubs.
No school, gym closed. Don't touch these clothes. Need food, this blows. Line at Trader Joe's. At home, gym, fish. Don't come close. Just wave, blow a kiss. Mask for mask, sis. Left, right, swiping on Tinder. What was life like? I can't remember. Needing my haircut, somebody shave her. Where is all of the toilet paper?
Gloves, soap, scrubs. Mask, gloves, soap, scrubs.
Okay, dolls, y'all know what time it is. Come on, stay inside and lock the door. Stay inside and